Hey everyone, welcome back to another update on my alt account. So it's currently day 16, as you can see from the login trail. I got Katrina today, so it's currently day 16 and I have managed to get the free copy of Cleopatra as a pure free-to-play player. And now I'm going to explain how that's possible. The best and easiest way without any competition and without any money spent is to wait for an event to start and that event to have a free copy of Tsukuyomi as a selector card. Now what you will do is you will select that Tsukuyomi from the card and purchase all possible oracle decrees in the store, in the event, and basically from literally anywhere where you can find the scrolls, even sometimes refreshing the shop, as you can see, to find them here. So I did purchase all of them every time in here. I did refresh this multiple times, especially when it's free, to get them here. I also purchased them in here and in every other shop that currently exists and has the oracle decree. Why is that important? It's because Tsukuyomi at 6 stars is absolutely useless. She doesn't really contribute to anything, and the only thing she provides is the increase in corrode damage and additional max HP increase, which in reality in the early game, given how percentages are pretty useless in the early game, but they are quite useful and far better in the late game, is because given how low your base stats is so the percentage increases don't really impact it as much as the flat stats do, which is what she does when she becomes 7 stars. So when she becomes 7 stars, she steals pretty much insane, or rather, if not all, attack and defense stats from enemies, which means you will basically one-shot them all. This only unlocks at 7 stars, which is why I said you have to purchase every single oracle decree to purchase her copy from the oracle shop, and then basically get the second copy from the free event selector. Now, as you can see, my second hero that I purchased this month was Elisha, and this was a mistake. I do not suggest purchasing Elisha if you're going for the Tsukuyomi start. Elisha is still the best option without the event start, so if you're a free-to-play newbie, you will definitely want to pick Elisha, because if you pick Tsukuyomi, you will be stuck with her at 6 stars for so long without any viable ways to get the oracle decrees back, such as with Tsukuyomi 7 I managed to farm another 60 oracle decrees from the Lost City without any issues. The issue becomes if you get her to 6 stars and there's no event that will guarantee her the second copy, so you will forever be stuck with a useless 6-star Tsukuyomi. Hence why it's still the best option to pick Elisha as a first selecting or other starting hero. I managed to clear a total of 200 and something stages in the Celestial Trial Rush, and I didn't really still use my selectors because there's absolutely no reason to use them unless I want to speed up my heroes leveling, but I'm currently not really feeling like that, so I'm sitting on a lot of selectors, which I'm not really sure on who to use. I mean, you can YOLO them because they're not really that powerful, because they're not really that impactful, because you will get a lot of them for free basically, so I'm just sitting on the selectors and not really using them yet, but I will be using them soon, or maybe even today on the video. I'm currently doing my summons to try and get another 100 oracle coins and get a copy of Gaia. Let's see who the PT is, and it's Talos is actually solid, because I do need Mystifiers, and now I can actually pick his copy, so I won't feel bad because Talos really does. I can actually do 5 more and then get 10 from the rebate, and then I'm set. Yeah. Okay, so I actually purchased 3 Oracle Heroes in the first month as a free-to-play player. That's honestly pretty impressive. Now, I'm not entirely sure whether I want to buy Pandora because of the Rift Odyssey or if I want to purchase the Gaia, but I think I will purchase the Pandora actually, so I can start her 7 stars faster and have her ready for the Rift Odyssey. Yeah, as I mentioned, I am sitting on a lot of copies and on a lot of selectors that I didn't still use, because as I mentioned, there's no real reason to rush them. Obviously, from the Ethereal Selector, you will want to pick Elovin. She's a must-have. She's one of the better heroes to use, especially when paired with Elisha and when paired with Lamia. Then we have this card, which, as I said, I'm not sure who I will pick on. It's either going to be Dullahan or Telos. Talonists such as Gin and such as Makaria. Makaria at 7 stars performs like a mini Elmer in Rift Odyssey, because she does have a 33% chance to negate the damage. But apart from that, the only real options here, or other option, is Karnak for the Elisha starts, or Dullahan / Talos for the Tsuki starts. Then I have this card, which is also going to be Talos pretty much, because no other hero is really useful outside of him. As you can see, I even managed to stock up 23 immortal summons, which means I did purchase the first 10 in the first beginner's oath. I didn't use any summons at all. I have just been purchasing the summons to have them ready for the 4th oath summon, or to have 100 summons ready to summon on the Arcane Dorabella someday. Maybe even the Diana, because the new Diana actually seems great, especially at 8 stars, which is 100 summons pretty much if I get my PT low enough. So here's an update to how the account is going. I didn't really do a lot of Corrupt Spring or the mines. I didn't really bother. It's an alt account after all. But this is the important part. As you can see, my Celestial Trials rush was looking like this. And it only took a 7-star Tsuki, 6-star Lancelot, 7-star Dullahan to pretty much clear all of it. Catherine is a really useful hero, Gin as well as a Trupus, but I didn't really use a Trupus because Gin was providing better buffs. I also got Astrid from the Palace of Penrose rush event, so 6-star Astrid also was pretty nice to have. I pushed the Rift Odyssey to Abyss 61, but I'm currently stuck because I don't have a way to survive the initial burst from this team, so I'm working on getting more Deviants into my team so I can get the initial Holy Shields. So to fully conclude, I do believe that Tsuki is the best account start you can have. As you can see, you only really need Emily, who is a very cheap hero, Sandra, which is often dropped for free, Lancelot, which I got from the 20 synergy summons, which is basically guaranteed copy, and then Talos from the selectors. Another copies that I have gotten is the Elisha from the Oracle store, Ashid from the Palace of Penrose Selector, Hecate from the random summons, Lysandra and Mastima from the PT on the Oath, and yeah, pretty much the rest of the heroes I don't really bother using, and here's Cleopatra for basically free. And yeah, I will get my Elmer to 7 stars soon when I finish the Goddess Trial event, which is going to be probably in a week or even less. And yeah, that's about it, really, just a short beginner's update or guide. So if you're starting when there's an event active that gives you a Tsukuyomi copy, please do make sure to go with Tsukuyomi route. It's the best route you can go for. But if there's no event start, go with the Elisha. Although it will be a struggle to get the free Cleopatra, you can still manage to do it if you select Karnak and build Katrina to 7 stars and a few other ethereals to help you push in the Palace of Penrose. If you're curious on how many summons I did the last time, I did 600 and now I did only 300 to get the seasonal hero shards, because I do want the free 6-star Marina to have on this account. If you're wondering how many relic summons I did a total of around 50 summons, because I did need the Blades of Chaos to continue pushing because of the Holy Shield. So that's the only reason why I summoned on the beginner's relic in rebate, which I would never do otherwise. So that's really it about it. So the total guide, or rather the too long didn't read version of the guide, is definitely going to be to go for the Tsukuyomi and other mystifiers around her. If you went Tsukuyomi 7 stars, do not purchase Elisha, purchase Gaia and then work on Pandora and Jormungandr, in my opinion. Otherwise, if you went Elisha route, go with Elisha and then purchase Yorm, Dahlia and Pandora. Not really sure in which order, but all of these really want 6 to 7 stars. So that's really about it for this video. I will try to continue playing this account, but I'm not really going to promise I will do that. So yeah, that's really it, and see you in the next one.